Today we're going to be doing a full contract breakdown for Saquon Barkley. We're going to take a look at everything from base salary to signing bonuses, option bonuses, workout bonuses, roster bonuses, any incentives that he has in his contract, all of the void years in his contract, and how all of that affects the cap hit. Now to take a general look at Saquon Barkley's contract, it's a 2-year, $41.2 million extension. That is going to make him the highest paid running back in NFL history, with $36 million fully guaranteed, making that a $20.6 million per year average. We're going to go through everything. We're going to start at the base salary, look at the signing bonus or prorated bonus. We're going to look at the option bonus, roster bonus, and then how that all affects the cap hit. We're going to go one by one, year by year. So looking at the base salary, this is relatively low for the highest paid running back in the NFL. The Eagles general manager, Howie Roseman, is known for being very creative when finding ways to lower the cap hit. Now for the signing bonus or prorated bonus. This is where this contract gets very interesting, so I need you to stick with me. So this is the original signing bonus from his first contract with the Eagles that he signed in 2024. So as we've talked about, any signing bonus is spread out or prorated over 5 years. So as we can see here, you see this signing bonus only goes to 2028. That is because the first year of this signing bonus was in 2024. Now you may be wondering, what is this $50,000 down here? Well, this is where the creativity comes into play. In this new extension, which he signed in 2025, there's a $250,000 workout bonus that is treated as signing bonus, which means that it's going to be added on to the original signing bonus starting in 2025. And like we've talked about with any bonus, it's going to be spread out for 5 years. So since this extension was signed in 2025, it's going to go through 2025, 26, 27, 28, and 29. That's why you see that $50,000 in 2029. Now for option bonuses. This is where you see some more creativity from Howie Roseman. So in 2025, when Saquon signed this extension, there was a signing bonus attached to it, which is $15,080,000. Now instead of including this in the signing bonus, it is shown as an option bonus. Now for those wondering what the difference is between a signing bonus and an option bonus, a signing bonus gets applied as soon as the contract is signed and is then spread out or prorated from the year they sign their contract for the next 5 years. An option bonus can be a bonus that is applied throughout later dates in the contract, and those bonuses are still going to have to be prorated or spread through the next 5 years. So having these void years in 2029, this is an example of a void year, through 2032 are very important because they are basically filler years where extra money from signing bonuses or option bonuses can fill into those years, even if a player isn't under contract, which is why you don't see any base salary or roster bonus. Let's take a closer look at option bonuses and how they work in this contract. Looking at this option bonus breakdown, we see that we're going to have 4 option bonuses spread throughout this contract, 1 in each year, 2025 through 2028. Now for option bonus 1, we see that it's going to be triggered in 2025, which is $15,080,000. That is going to be spread through the next 5 years from 2025 to 2029. Then in 2026, option bonus 2 comes into effect, which is $15,450,000, which is divided by 5 again because it is prorated or spread through 5 years, from 2026 to the 2030 season. Now we are starting to see why some of these void years are so important. So as you can see, when option bonus 2 triggers in 2026, the total is now going to be the first year's number plus the second option bonus, and that's going to be the total in 2026. Then again, in 2027, there's going to be another option bonus triggered of $14,405,000 divided by 5 again because it's prorated or spread through the next 5 years. So we see that it's going to be this number from the option bonus 1 plus option bonus 2 plus option bonus 3, and that's going to be the option bonus total for 2027. And then 2028 for option bonus 4, it's going to be $16,560,000. Again, spread out through the 5 years. I think we're getting that now. All of them added together is going to be the option bonus total, the $12 million number. Then to all pull it together, in 2029, this will be the last year of this option bonus because it started in 2025. So this will be the last year that you see the 2025 option bonus go to the total. And then in 2030, you only see option bonus 2 that started in 2026. And now we only have option bonus 2, 3, and 4. Then the next year, because of option bonus 2's 5th year being done, we're only going to have option bonus 3 and 4. And then in 2032, obviously only option bonus 4 is left. And like we talked about, that is why it's so important to have void years in this contract. It allows more space for this money to be broken up, allowing the cap hit to be lower. Now back to the full contract breakdown. We're going to move on to the roster bonus. These roster bonuses are usually towards the end of the deal, incentivizing the player to still be on the team at that point. So if Saquon is still on the team in the 3rd league day of 2028, he will receive this $1 million. Now looking at the most important part of it all, the cap hit. The cap hit is comprised of the base salary plus any bonuses the player has that year. So for those who don't know, the cap is the total amount of money the team has to spend on all of the players on their active roster. This is why it's so important to general managers and teams that they keep the cap hit for each player as low as possible in order to stay under the amount of money allotted to each team. The Eagles did a pretty good job of keeping his cap hit low throughout the entirety of his contract. Like we saw, these void years are going to be very valuable in keeping that cap hit low. Now let's take a deeper dive into the finer details of this contract. Let's start off by looking at the incentives. Yards from scrimmage is going to be receiving yards plus rushing yards added together. So if Saquon gets 1,500 scrimmage yards, he will receive a $250,000 bonus, or if he reaches 2,000 scrimmage yards, he will receive a $500,000 bonus. Looking at the second one, we have the Pro Bowl or second team All-Pro, which will give him a $250,000 bonus, or a first team All-Pro selection, which will give him a $500,000 bonus. Now looking at the third one, 1,000 yards rushing plus an NFC championship will give him a $250,000 bonus, or if he rushes for 1,000 yards plus a Super Bowl championship, he will receive a $500,000 bonus. Now looking at the option bonuses, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. We've already talked a lot about option bonuses, but here are the numbers for the 4 different bonuses. Now looking at some of the guarantees, this extension got him a $15,080,000 signing bonus, which as we talked about, went towards an option bonus instead of a signing bonus. Then we have $36 million guaranteed through 2025 compensation, 26 compensation, and $2.5 million of that 2027 salary is guaranteed. And as we talked about, a $1 million roster bonus in 2028, which he will receive on the 3rd league day of 2028. That is the full contract breakdown for Saquon Barkley's record-breaking deal. So let me know in the comments, do you think the deal was worth it? Personally, I think the deal was more than worth it. He was the extra boost they needed, which helped them win this past year's Super Bowl. Also, let me know how many of these incentives you think Saquon Barkley will hit in the 2025 season. Also, give me suggestions on contracts that I should do next. Please also like the video and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping this channel grow. That's all I got for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.